Welcome back, my YouTube friends. Today, we're taking you along with us on a beautiful shore excursion to Honfleur, France, straight from our cruise aboard the Norwegian Star. Our shore excursion begins as we leave the Norwegian Star and travel into the heart of Normandy, arriving in the postcard-perfect town of Honfleur. Almost immediately, you can feel the change of pace. Honfleur is peaceful, colorful, and deeply rooted in maritime history. This town has inspired artists, sailors, and travelers for centuries, and today we get to experience it for ourselves. Our first stop is the View Basin, Honfleur iconic old harbor. This is the most photographed spot in town, and it's easy to see why. Tall, narrow houses with slate roofs line the water, the reflections dancing in the harbor below. These buildings date back to the 16th and 18th centuries and once housed merchants and ship owners who made Honfleur a major trading port. This is a perfect place to pause, take photos, and simply enjoy the view. Cafes surround the harbor and the atmosphere feels relaxed and timeless. Honfleur is closely linked to the Impressionist movement. Artists like Claude Monet and Eugene Boudin painted the harbor and skies here, drawn by the changing light along the Normandy coast. As you walk through town, it's easy to see why this place captured their imagination. Most shore excursions allow free time to explore, shop, or relax by the harbor. Whether you choose to enjoy a cafe by the water, browse local markets, or continue walking through the historic streets, Honfleur invites you to slow down and savor the moment. Portavia. These are all stores, right? So how late do they open? What time do they close? 10 o'clock. Is that St. Catherine? From the harbor, we walk just a few steps into the historic center to visit one of Honfleur's most unique landmarks, St. Catherine's Church. As you approach, you'll notice immediately that this church looks unlike any other in France. St. Catherine's Church is the largest wooden church in France and one of Honfleur's most remarkable sights. It was built in the late 15th century after the Hundred Years' War. It was constructed entirely by local shipbuilders rather than traditional stone masons. Because stone was scarce and expensive, the craftsmen used oak from nearby forests and applied shipbuilding techniques to create the structure. The church actually consists of two separate naves placed side by side, giving it a distinctive double-hull appearance, similar to an upside-down ship. To step inside, look up at the ceiling. The wooden vaults resemble the ribs of a boat, a tribute to Honfleur's deep connection to the sea. Next to the church stands a separate wooden bell tower, another unusual feature. This was built apart from the main structure to reduce fire risk, which was a serious concern in medieval wooden towns. The square surrounding St. Catherine's Church is lively and welcoming, filled with small shops, art galleries, and cafes. It's a wonderful place to slow down and take in everyday life in Honfleur.
The last butcher shop. Yeah.
Sometimes they can like
Just steps from the church, you'll find small art galleries inspired by the Impressionists who once painted here. There are also local boutiques selling Normandy specialties like cider, calvados, and cheeses. There are side streets with half-timbered houses and hidden courtyards, and there are cozy cafes perfect for coffee, pastries, or a light lunch. This area feels intimate and authentic, making it one of the most enjoyable parts of the excursion.
Honfleur.
We hope you enjoyed exploring Honfleur, France with us today. This short excursion from the Norwegian Star truly captured the beauty and history of Normandy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe so you can join us on our next adventure. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next port.